Alright guys, in today's video, I'm going to be going over, do you honestly have what it takes? Now, this video, there's no real presentation, there's nothing really, I have some touch points in mind that I want to go over in order to really help you see for yourself if you actually have what it takes, right? I'm going to tell you a couple stories about myself, what my journey's been like so far, as well as, where we're headed, right? Where this program is headed, where my team and I, what we're projecting, things like that. And, try not to get distracted by my wallpaper in the background. You can play this at 2x speed if you want to just listen. There's not going to be that much presentation. I'm just going to let things flow. The first thing I want to talk about is mindset, right? Now, if some of you guys that have been watching my content for a while, whether it's on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, wherever you've seen my content, I'm sure you know that I've spoken a lot about mindset, right? And the reason mindset is so important, right? I've had mentors that are making 8 figures a year. I've had mentors that I've listened to that are making 9 figures a year, right? And at every stage, each one of them, they still talk about mindset. They're always talking about mindset. And a lot of it has to do with failing forward, right? And failing forward means you're not afraid to fail. You're not afraid to lose, right? Because in reality, a winner is someone who just hates losing more than they love to win, right? Because it's easy to get to the top. Staying at the top is what's hard. You look at the greatest athletes in history. Basketball, you got Kobe, you got Jordan. Soccer, you've got Messi, Ronaldo. It's not about getting to the top. It's how long can you stay at the top in any industry, even in this appointment setting industry. And yeah, I'll get right into that too. Like, if you don't know who I am before I continue, my name is Duno Clenor. I'm the founder of the Prime Setters program, where we help 9-to-5ers and really just people that are stuck in that 9-to-5 job grind elevate their lives and become more financially free by becoming leveraged appointment setters so that they can consistently earn an extra $3,000 to $8,000 per month from their phone or laptop anywhere in the world. If you're wondering what a leveraged appointment setter is, a leveraged appointment setter helps generate a constant flow of attention and leads for a business. They help companies generate that flow by building sales assets like content and leveraging organic outreach strategies through different channels like cold DMs, cold calling, cold email, and of course, inbound appointment setting on social channels. I personally believe that appointment setting can change anyone's life. It's the #1 skill to learn if you actually want to succeed when it comes to making a higher income as well as starting a business in the future. It's what's changed my life, which is why I'm trying to get more people to do it. And yeah, before I continue with the video, I'd like to go over what's called the gentleman's agreement. If you've watched 2 or more of my videos and are enjoying the content, please subscribe, because it lets me know that you enjoy the content and that I should keep pumping out more content for you guys. So let's get back to the video. Yeah, like a lot of the other appointment setting programs in this industry, even the closing programs that teach you to be closers, a lot of them, I won't call out anybody or anything like that, because they all have their own programs, they have their own direction, and they're doing better than me right now, right? Because they've been around longer, right? So it all comes down to how long can you stay in the industry while also getting good results, And a lot of the appointment setters that are being pumped out into the industry right now, they're not that good, And that's also what pushed me to make this video. Do you honestly have what it takes to make it? Do you honestly have what it takes to make the money you want, to increase your income, to live a life of more freedom, a life of, where you have financial freedom, you have time freedom, you have location freedom. You can do, I think this is from Jason Capital, but freedom is where you're able to do what you want, where you want, when you want, and with who you want, right? And that's honestly what I'm trying, the position that I aim to get all of my clients to, right? Because a lot of you, you give up on the first sign of failure. You give up on the second. You give up on the third. You give up on the 10th. You give up on the 20th, right? And to be a winner, like I think Michael Jordan missed 9,000 free throws or something like that in his entire career. Like, how many times are you willing to fail in order to honestly make it, right? Even me, even my own story. I'll say fail, right? Because I've made money with every business that I've started. There hasn't been one business that I started that I didn't make money. Even when I was 13, selling candy in school, hiring other people, I made money, and it's not hard, right, to make money. The question is failing, right? When you fail, how are you failing, right? Are you learning and continuing? Are you giving up, starting something new, right? Because I've failed, I think, at least 5, maybe 6, 7, 8 businesses at this point. And when I say fail, I mean, like, I had to close it down for some reason. Something came up, or I changed direction because shiny object syndrome, right? But, failing forward, right? It's not just learning. It's not just doing. It's the combination of, okay, I didn't make the money I wanted to make this month. Why? Right? And I was just talking to my team about this on lead measures or goals versus lag measures / goals, right? And the difference is, I might mix up the definitions, but the difference is, one, it's full control. You have control over it. The other one, you don't have as much control over it, right? And for any of you that may be doubting my story, you can scroll through my past content. I even have a playlist on YouTube of interviews that I've done with one of my 8-figure mentors, and another 7-figure mentor of mine, coach. Both of them, they're my mentors, coaches. I'm still in communication with them here and there. And they interviewed me, right? One I used to work for as well. So it's like, I was an appointment setter for her. So you can even watch those videos of when I was appointment setting for her. But yeah, like, literally, there's no reason. Lead measures. Okay, that's where I was. So lead measures, lag measures. Lead measures are in your control. Lag measures are not really in your control. When it comes to lead measures, right? It's like saying, it's kind of like, what are you going to be able to do? What's in your control for you to do in order to, damn, I look skinny. Anyways, it's what can you do every single day to make it almost impossible for you not to hit the goals that you set for the week, for the month, for the quarter, for the year, right? What's in your control that you can be doing every single day? Versus lag is like if someone says yes to booking an appointment with you, if someone says yes to closing a deal, right? So it's kind of like, if I'm doing 80 outreach a day, if I'm doing 1,000 outreach a day, if I'm doing 10,000 outreach a day, there's no reason for me not to be booking at least 1 call a day. There's no reason for me not to be, if I'm taking at least 10 calls a day, there's no reason for me not to be closing at least 1 over a long period of time, right? It also comes down to timelines, right? In what timeline are your goals, right? Most people are trying to make it in 90 days. Yeah, we've had people that get their first setting gigs in the first week, people that get it in their second week, people that get it in third week. 3 weeks in is where the average is for the people that join our program. And yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good success rate of people getting placed and people getting paid, right? But if you happen to take a little bit longer, what's the matter, right? Now, we haven't had anybody who said, hey, it's taking too long, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, we haven't had that. Not yet, right? Maybe we haven't signed the wrong bad clients. But, how long are you willing to continue to persevere and just continue to put in the work without seeing results? Because that's when you make it. Like, it's being able to work without looking at the clock, right? So that you can spend without looking at your pocket or your wallet or your bank account, right? You want to just spend. Well, you need to also be able to work without constantly looking how much time is left. Like, oh, I got 5 minutes left. I got 2 hours left, right? Or I got to do this for a week. I got to do this for 3 months. I got to do this for 6 months, right? The reason that I push appointment setting and becoming a leveraged appointment setter, right? the stage of growth. It's like you're an appointment setter. You become a leveraged appointment setter. You become a team manager. You become maybe a closer. Maybe, they keep pushing you forward because they want, like, you want more money. The business wants you in a better position because you're becoming more valuable for them, right? It's not just, oh, you're replaceable, right? An appointment setter is easily replaceable. I want you to be someone who's irreplaceable, right? That's when you're in that position where, you're making 6 figures a year as an appointment setter, right? Someone I used to work with, Matt, dude was doing 6 figures a year appointment setting, right? Like, how do you actually want to make it, right? 6 figures a year as an appointment setter isn't that hard. That's like $8K a month, right? Maybe a little bit under that, like $100K. When I say 6 figures, I'm talking about $100K. I'm not talking about $900,000 a month, right? A year. I'm talking about $100K flatline per year. That's like $8K a month, right? So it's like, he was doing that. He did that for a whole year, and he made that in a year as an appointment setter, living where he wanted, working on his own hours, and putting in the work, right? So a lot of you may not believe in appointment setting, may not think it's for you. The question is, it's not whether or not it's for you, it's, do you actually have what it takes? And today, again, I was doing the projections with my team. We've set new goals for the quarter, and we've set our standards for, like the first time I had a team, things went awry and things went all over the place. But this time, I'm doing it right because I learned from what went wrong before. And in order for me to make sure that we don't end in that position again, which is, I consider it a failure, but I also understand that I need to do better this time around. So I've set standards, right? We're meeting every single day. We have projections every single week. What are your projections for the week? Oh, I want to book at least 1 call. Cool. How can we make it impossible for you not to book at least 1 call? Okay, you need to be doing daily outreaches. Okay, now you're doing daily outreach, but who are you reaching out to? Okay, cool. Now you know who to reach out to, who not to reach out to. Okay, what's your message? Okay, now you know what messages to test. Okay, this one's been getting a higher response than that one. Okay, let's see how long this one keeps giving us positive replies. Cool. 2 days, 3 days. This day's not working. Okay, well, let's tweak the message again. How can it be? What can we do to make it impossible for you not to hit that goal of booking at least 1 call, right? What's in your control that you can control, right? And I remember one thing I said on an interview, podcast interview with one of my coaches. It was, the more no's you hear, the closer you get to a yes. The more no's you hear, the closer you get to a yes. The reason is not because you're just playing the numbers game, but because your confidence is rising, you're understanding where you're going wrong, you're seeing where you're making mistakes, and you're improving, right? So the more no's you continue to hear, the closer you get to hearing a yes, because you're getting better. Now, of course, if you're not getting better, it's going to be harder and harder and harder, right? But yeah, guys, when it comes down to, this channel, my content, last year I was hitting over like, I think I got over millions of views on TikTok. Maybe I hit 2 million. I don't remember my stats. And I ended up, just deleting that content because it was all personal development. And I wanted to just help people make money, right? Because a lot of people kept asking me about that. They're like, dude, we see what you're doing. I want to do it too. I was like, okay, it took me some time to get to this position because I had to figure it out again, right? But I figured it out enough to get a good start again, which is why, the first time we launched the program, we got a few clients. I closed it because we got too many clients. Now it's open again, and it's like we're onboarding clients. And every 10 clients that we get, obviously, I'm going to be increasing the price because the program is going to get better. People are going to get solid results. And I won't be able to dedicate as much time as more and more people join. But the direction of the program is, I want to add more of my personality in, I don't want to say the program, direction of my content. I want to add more personality like I did last year. I understand as a content creator, I understand as a business owner that attention is game. Attention is money. Attention is currency. You're giving me your attention by watching this video if you're still watching. But the direction that we're headed, that I'm headed, is, you know, in my content, you're going to start seeing my personality more. Like last year, if you see my content last year, I'm not going to do anything just to get attention or anything like that. I never had to do that, but the way I delivered my content is why I got the attention that I got. Is why I was hitting those 100,000 views, 600,000 views in a video. And yeah, you could say it's the niche or the topic, but at the same time, it's also how you're delivering your content. You've seen people that go viral. You've seen why they go viral. I'm not trying to go viral. I honestly am trying to just add my personality into my content. The topics I'm going to be focused on primarily is making money online so that you are more financially free. You have more time freedom. You have more location freedom, right? So I'm going to definitely focus. That's the main thing, is helping you guys make more money online by becoming leveraged appointment setters. Now, of course, I will speak about other skills to learn as well, but that's going to be the primary ones. Secondary is going to be, mindset and looking good and feeling good, right? So that's really the direction that you can expect in my content. Of course, I'm still going to be delivering bangers. Like, this video is just to get you guys to understand what it takes. Like, if you've seen my older, like, you can scroll back, look at my oldest videos, look at my videos now, look at some of the videos that are in the middle, some of the stories that I've told. It's been the same. It's been a long journey. Like, I've made good money online, and me 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago wanted to be in the position that I'm in now. And I'm in that position now. And it's like, now it's getting to the position that I want to be in the next year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. And staying consistent on a long enough timeline in order for time to catch up to the work that I'm putting in. So, yeah, guys, this video is a little bit different. But realistically, I hope that you got value from this video. And, like, if you're someone who's tired, you're not going to stop hearing this. If you're someone who's tired of your current situation, maybe you're tired of, starting business after business like I was and seeing no clear success, or maybe you just want to be able to support the ones that you love or make some extra money on the side, right? For vacations, for trips, for just buying extra stuff. Make sure to subscribe and click the link below to book a free strategy call with me and my team to see if we're the right fit to work with you, to help you finally start making money online and living life on your terms as a leveraged appointment setter. We don't offer the program to everyone who books a call. We only offer it if we think we can actually help you. That's the purpose of the free call. And, one thing that came to mind is I'm going to be speaking from first person point of view a lot more now. I don't often do that in my content just because I like sharing value in forms of systems and stuff like that. But yeah, you guys are going to be hearing a lot more of my stories, things that I've done in order to get to this position, where I've failed, joining countless programs, starting countless businesses. And yeah, we're just getting started. Talk to you guys soon.